WUSA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
Hi everybody, I'm meteorologist Jonathan Myers, and this is your latest WSA 9 weather webcast for your Wednesday. Looking at some drizzle, mainly south and east, kind of thing. We're gonna hop in the car early on. You may have to turn on those wipers just when you get in, and then you may be okay for the rest of your rush hour. Probably not even enough to wet most roadways. The farther south and east you get, though, the more persistent that drizzle is going to be, so you may even have some wetness as you work your way down towards the northern neck of Virginia, portions of the extreme lower Delmarva. We will be drying out during the afternoon. I'd keep your plans flexible, but I think cautiously, I'd say most plans are going to be safe, especially during the afternoon. And I download the WSA 9 app, have that on your phone or device, help you track the forecast. And when we do have some bigger rains that eventually do get into the forecast, maybe not in the next 7 days, but when they do come, you'll be ready to track them right down to your neighborhood. All right, temperatures today getting up to about 72, so cooler here in the district with those clouds and an easterly wind coming in. 70 at Annapolis, 71 at Manassas, 78 at Front Royal, though, as you may get into some, well, at least limited clearing later. 78 degrees at Luray, 78 at Cumberland, and 79 at Petersburg. So you're a little farther away from the system, a little closer to it, a little bit cooler with the thicker clouds and a little bit more persistent easterly wind and even some of that drizzle. Overnight lows tonight into early tomorrow, as clouds could kind of hang around a little bit longer here, potentially lows in the low to mid 60s from 95 eastbound to Patuxent River, as well as Cambridge on the eastern shore. You get west of 95 in the Beltway, we're dropping off into the 50s, even 49 back at Harrisonburg. Today's high temperatures, there it is, some of the cooler numbers again as you get closer to the system that's right off the coast. You get into some more significant cloud cover. Again, that easterly wind off the Atlantic, which is a cool wind flow, and potentially even some more widespread showers off to our east and our north. So look at that, 66 Boston, some cool temperatures in New York. We're a part of some of those cooler temperatures at 72. And then you hop out to the west. This is stuff that's going to move toward us after today. Temperatures well up into the 80s. Looks like we'll be in the 80s after today in the 7-day forecast. Those go all the way to Kansas City, Bismarck, all the way down to Denver, Albuquerque, some 90s around Little Rock and Dallas, New Orleans. Some are not done there yet, especially El Paso and Phoenix. Even Portland in Oregon, Boise, Idaho, temperatures in the 80s there. Allergy index on the day, grasses, they're back up again. Weeds, yup, ragweed season still in full swing, so you're going to need your allergy medication nearby. That's running high. And molds are moderate. So the allergy index not looking great for the day today, kind of getting that secondary peak as we head into the fall season now. 72 for today. Looks like we make it to 82 on Thursday. For tomorrow, we're at 82 on Friday. And then, yeah, temperature is going to be at or potentially above average as we head into the weekend, low to mid 80s there. Monday, early next week at 85, 81 Tuesday. Could see some showers heading into the middle of next week, but temperature still in the lower and middle 80s, by the way, as we head towards the beginning of fall. Not quite there yet, but the beginning of fall is on the 22nd this year. So just a stone's throw from fall, and we're still looking at 80 to 85 degrees. 63 degrees at 9 a.m. Again, some of that drizzle potential here this morning. By the afternoon, most of that should be gone, but also those temperatures, well, those aren't going to recover quite as nicely as we go to right around 70 for your high temperature under those gray skies. 7-day forecast, again, for this morning especially, and especially south and east. That's going to be your biggest potential of getting some of the sprinkles and drizzle. You can see it here from Annapolis to Easton, and that begins diminishing a little bit into the afternoon, more so just a sprinkle or two, and mainly, again, that would be east and the farther north that you get as you head later and later in the day. But overnight tonight into early tomorrow, that's when this stuff starts to break up. And by tomorrow morning, we're seeing peaks and pokes of sunshine, and we're back to sunshine by tomorrow afternoon with 82, 82 on Friday. Oh, by the way, in terms of rain totals out of all this, it's not very impressive. Looking at the potential here of a few hundredths of an inch of rain. So again, it's barely even enough to really wet the ground until you get towards, say, east of Annapolis, especially onto the eastern shore, and then points east and points north. That's where you could see potentially some wet roads, etc. And then it looks great as we head into the weekend and early next week. Have a great day.